Namaste family, welcome back to the channel, welcome to you newcomers. I am Surratt. I just wanted to get on here today to give a quick message about three major hang-ups, in the ascension process. Things that will hang you up, will delay your awakening. The first one being, don't talk to anybody. Keep your experiences to yourself. You'll develop a soul team. You'll come into contact with people that you can have the conversations with. But friends and family and stuff like that, they're just gonna think you're crazy. They're not gonna understand what you're going through. Your experiences, and especially everybody's awakening experiences are individual, and they range from really profound. And it has all of its stuff in it. Periods of catharsis, where you're processing so much stuff and just such powerful, wonderful tears coming and purging. Other moments of just pure laughter. You break out into spontaneous laugh, or you'll be walking along and just feel like dancing. So all these energies that are flowing and working through you and that are being activated now are probably best just to keep personal, keep to yourself. And another reason for that is ego loves to talk. Ego loves to talk about its amazing experiences and all of this stuff, and also that it'll build that it's a superiority, that I'm now an enlightened ego. So it's just best to keep quiet and just let the process go. You can't rush it. It's gonna take the time that it's gonna take. But it's always gonna be a growth process, and it's gonna be fun. It's always fun. That's the beauty of awakening. It never ends. The wealth of knowledge it's beyond time. So it's just there's so much knowledge. It's so fun to acquire. But people that don't understand it, they'll just think you're weird. So it's best just to keep it close to your vest. The conversation will spontaneously come up for a spiritual conversation because it loves. Spiritual conversations are wonderful. They're fantastic conversations to have. But if it's pushed by ego, you can tell it won't be backed by the vital, by divine source. It'll be labored. Good spontaneous conversations, you'll feel them. You'll be vibrating, and words will just flow, and you won't be having to think about what you're speaking. So yeah, just keep quiet. That's from my experience. It's for me, it was ego. Ego was just growing and talking. Sharing my experience with everybody. Oh, I'm so special. Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. So it's just best to keep that one close to your vest. And as you grow more into your awakening, and get more rooted into your true self, then that won't be an issue. But early on in your awakening, as you're going on, it's better just to keep quiet. The second thing that's really major is don't make any major decisions, because right now, so much is processing, so much is falling away, so much is being gained. So it's really, really important to stay centered and stay grounded as you possibly can through this process. Because man, you might want to just pack up all your shit and move to India, and stuff like that. That's a fine one to think about. To take your time. It's a really fun thought. It passed through my mind. I'm gonna sell all my stuff. I'm just gonna, and I'm glad that I didn't. It was really spontaneous energy, and I wasn't. Again, it's because it's all so new and it's so exciting, and but still, it's always because if you leave too quick, bridges get burnt. And the point of awakening is waking up to true benevolence, waking up to true unconditional love. And when we do that, we're not going to harm anybody. Our actions aren't going to harm anybody. But ego will have, can glorify decisions, say that it's doing for a great spiritual purpose, or it's doing this, that, and the other. But it's still, he's just prolonging his death. And so the intentions aren't noble. And so if you take off like that, chances are that there's going to be people hurt by it, or you're going to, bridges are going to be burned. And that's the thing, you're awakening, you're done burning bridges. So in that aspect, take your time and really, really think about your actions. The beauty of the awakening process is life slows down. Um, no matter what, somehow consciousness is working so powerfully through us that it gives us time. It creates time for us for introspection to go inside ourselves, and they call it go to the dark night of the soul, or whatever, so that we can face our demons, burp them up and burp them out. And but that's a really energetic time. So because when you're in the dark, when you're going through that hard shit, hey, you're gonna want to get out, and and good feelings. You're gonna want to go out and hang out and go do stuff and try to. So those old behaviors of trying to not face that are gonna want to come back, and one of those is people love to run away. Okay, well, it's all happening here in my life here. So if I just leave, then they're going to go away. But no matter where you go, there you are. So you can't run. You can't run from ego. As long as you're still living, as long as ego still has a say inside your being, he's going wherever you go. And so it's best to take the time that's given, and burn them, throw them into the fire, and take your throne back. So. The third one, kind of ties into the second one. The third one's very, very powerful. Is expectations. As we're growing in our understanding, and we're watching all these YouTube videos, and we're hearing about these experiences that people are having, and we're wanting their experiences, and we're comparing our experiences to their experiences, and so we're creating expectations on what we think enlightenment is, or what we think awakening is, or how it's how it should be, or how it shouldn't be. But the point is to understand that it just is. There is. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I don't even know if I could trip and fall down in the next 3 seconds, or if a meteor could fall and drop on me. Nobody knows what's going to happen. And so that's I think one of the greatest gifts of awakening is accepting the fact that everything is, and that really you don't have to do shit. You just have to be, and just let life be, and let life, flow through you, instead of trying to manipulate it and manage it and make it work for you. So expectations will cloud our understanding, and it'll puts limitations on life, because we're expecting one thing. We're going through this amazing spiritual experience, but why is all this old stuff still happening? Why am I not feeling satisfied? Why you're not feeling satisfied is because you had an expectation on something. You maybe had an amazing, awakening experience, like that just rocked you to your core, and then it went away and other things came. And so you're completely overlooking the present moment because you're waiting for that one that's already in the past to happen again. But that, it's not how it works. It's every moment's different. Sometimes you'll have just amazing feelings of joy and lightheartedness and feel like dancing and singing and playing, and then the next moment you just feel like just being quiet and watching and just observing. And other times you might feel like being really engaged, in people, really, just like going out and helping as much as you can. And those are all, those different things are gonna come and go and just flow. Just everything else, it's just gonna keep on flowing. So just keeping expectations out, then you allow the free flow of life. Of course, we got to plan, little bits of planning and stuff in life, like got to go to work in the morning, you take the kids to school, this, that, and the other. But when you take the expectation out of everything running in a specific order, keep your plan. You've got the template set, so just let it roll naturally. And if someone's running, 30, 40 seconds late or whatever else, if you let go of your expectations, you're not going to get upset about it. You're just going to let it be. So same thing with just expecting anything from any knowledge that you're going to gain in your awakening by just going at it like the mind of a child, just completely open to receive whatever. That's where true wisdom comes from. This guy up here messes up wisdom because he tries to understand it. He can't understand wisdom. Wisdom's beyond him. He exists inside of wisdom. So yeah, just let go of all expectations and just let everything be and enjoy. That is the whole point. And when you just let everything be, it's just like the whole life, the whole world just got lifted off your shoulders. Because everything is as it is and isn't as it, and isn't because it is. So you won't be worried about what isn't if you don't have expectations. So I think that's the most liberating part of it right there, is you won't be upset if something doesn't happen because you didn't have an expectation on how it should have happened. So any of your brothers and sisters, I really hope that this helped out a bit. Thank you again for stopping by the channel. If you like what I have to say, or you want to just support the cause and just spread as much love and joy throughout this entire awakening experience for every being on the planet. Just let there be peace, let there be peace. I love you guys. We'll talk to you next time.